Hey guys, KingdomFilms here back with another modded SMP episode. In this episode, I'm going to be explaining what we've recently done, and then I'm actually going to go build something because I found a decent editing software that works well for me, and I'm going to try it out for this video and see if we can work with it. Anyways, artificial joined. Hi. Um, anyways, so we cleared this out. Uh, Anonymous Fox and I cleared this out. We were gonna decorate the sides like this right here, like steep cliffs almost, and work on that. Up here we have the MOA. Uh, I don't know what you would call it, MOA hatchery. I don't know. Basically we have MOAs. We have one at the moment, but we're gonna get more. That's Anonymous Foxes. I also worked on some redstone. I think I'm gonna move these levers up here just because they're closer and then label them because the numbers and all that just doesn't work, like 3 and 4 and then 3 and 4. It's just the setup. I might move the levers over here to make those work. um, and then we still got a few bases we are gonna work with, like, make them actually work with the terrain and stuff with staircases or ladders or whatever. Spawn is something we need to get permission to actually edit because it's a grief proof basically. Anonymous Fox's hole in the wall is up there. We need to, I don't know if he's going to clear it out or if he's going to create another entrance to it. But yeah, and then we have that. We have the forgery slash smelt tree that we've, after we cleared it out, we decided to move the smelt tree, which was right there, over here. And we're building a second one at the moment. Well, I believe another player is. We wanted two of them, but I think this is going to be something else. Tinker Tank controller, and this is the smelt tree controller. Yeah, I don't know the difference. I just know this one can double your ores if you smelt it. So I don't know what's gonna go over here. But excited. Mine, another entrance. This is something I want to work on in the future if nobody else does. But yeah. Um, I guess it's time to start clearing this out because I want to put the Hall of Armor. I have if you've seen my previous episodes, I have some armor stands with armor on it. I recently got another armor stand with armor on it, and here I want to create a Hall of Armor, clear it out, clean it up, and ooh, that's nice, rabbits too, and decorate it, make it neat with nice blocks and then little stands for the armor stands. Make it like a museum, kind of like a hall of armor. Like if you think of Iron Man with all his armor, where he kind of had it like layered. If you watch one of his movies, I think Iron Man 3, possibly other Iron Man movies. I know Iron Man 3 definitely has like it's not really a hall, it's more like a tower of the armor. That's what this is going to be, but as a hallway. So there's a few things I need to get. Torches. That's basically it. Torches cleared out, and then find the right block palette to clean it up. So let's get right into that. I am back with torches. We're gonna light this main area up. See where it goes. It kind of seems to go into a cave of some sort. He's got a nice hat, Skyrim hat. I know the others have that. A couple others have that. So it looks like we are going to have to terraform this because I don't want it going down. I don't know how many armor pieces, how many armor sets there are. But I want this to go forward. Now, I am going to have to see how far we can go with this. Oh, we can go pretty far. Okay. There's a whole mountain up here. Okay, we can go pretty far by the looks of it. Okay, I've recently decided, after clearing out a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit of this, decided I'm going to turn this more, I'm going to have like a hall with most of the armor sets as much as I can fit in here. Probably going down, and then like another hall that kind of turns this way. And maybe I'll turn this into some kind of lab room. That'd be pretty cool, in my opinion. So we can have some kind of lab going on. And these bricks go to the portal building right outside. So we'll build around that. But I think that'll this will be neat, so like a hall of the armor stands, with their cases. Oh, hello, human unit has joined. And then corridor that goes just a quick turn, and maybe depending on how many armor stands there are, I'll just continue to go that way. And then this way, a little lab, meeting room, I don't know yet, but it is something I want to work on. So oh, he left. Maybe connection issues. Anyways, I'll cut back when I got some of this cleared out and planned out. So I know I said I'd come back, after I cleared out some of this and fixed it up a bit, but I just used an Illuminati bet and I got the Aurorian steel chestplate, which is difficult to create due to how it's made. Um, and that's something I've been trying to make so far. Very difficult to get the ingots because it uses a lot of different materials to make the ingots. So that's crazy, and it's also gonna have a nice armor stand in this as well. But I'm gonna clear out this a bit more, set up a general layout, and then you know pick out what block palette I might go with. So yeah. Okay, so I cleaned up a bit, not a lot, but I cleared this out, the hallway. This is going to be the main hallway. Might make it longer, it just depends. But we're going to have a staircase right here going down into the lab area. So far, it's going to be a lab from what I'm visualizing. And then here, I'm going to have like a glass wall, kind of, just at this portion, so you can see in and see out. Then on this portion of the wall, so from starting like here over, I'm going to have all the armor sets, but they're going to be like a couple blocks apart. And I'm either going to have them just the armor sets or also add a shield with them if they have a shield option. So perhaps either just the armor or armor and a shield if they have a shield option. And there's 18 total sets, full sets. That's not including sets that where you can only get the chest plate or the chest plate and the helmet. That I'll put in like another portion. Here I'm just gonna have them like full sets, and there's 18, so we might have to make it longer depending on what the capsule and stand's gonna really look like, um, and how many blocks between are gonna be each one. At least one block, but I think it might be 2 or 3, so we might have to make this a bit longer if we're gonna hold 18 of them. So I'm gonna go into a creative world and see if we can find a good block palette for this building and for the armor stands. Okay, we are back in a flat world, creative flat world. You don't mind the desertness. Anyways, so this is what I'm kind of looking for, kind of like a futuristic thing, but it's gonna take a lot of concrete, and I don't currently have all the resources for a lot of concrete, so I might have to go with a different block palette at the moment and then slowly converge and switch to this. I know I want the floor to be a dark color and then more lighter colors on the walls, but we'll figure something out. Anyways, this is kind of what I'm looking for these stands. We might switch out the quartz for another color or another, I should say another block instead of color. But this is what it's looking like. So we got a sea lantern, pretty simple design, and I like it so far, so I think this is what we're gonna go for, and I think I'm gonna have to push in the one wall. I'm definitely gonna have to make the one wall that goes lengthwise, like a lot of extra blocks, but we can definitely start working on a few of these. And I think the lab area, I'm gonna have like 1 or 2 of these, but they're gonna be fully surrounded by glass as something they're testing on. And because it's getting dark, we can see how well it lights it up. I believe I have my brightness down to moody, so I didn't mean to drop that. But yeah, we're gonna see this, and I might take away the shield only because it's clipping through the wall, but it's not that big of a deal. I mean, it's looking good so far, and we'll just have many of these going down with different armor sets. So Yeah, and there's 18 complete total sets, so I think I'm just gonna have it going down, and then maybe on the opposite wall, because there's only like there's not a lot of room, but there might be enough where we can put in sets that aren't completely finished, like they don't have pants, I should say leggings or boots. But yeah, I think this is the design I'm gonna go for. Okay, clean this up a bit, clean this up a little bit. So I went forward that way. See, ooh, that's some lag. That was a lot of lag that I just got right there. But anyways, I'm gonna go straight that way. Well, I did already to see the placement and how far I need to go back. It goes pretty far and it goes into a cave system, so I'm gonna change up my idea a little bit. So I'm just gonna mirror what I have on this side. On this side, right? Skip this, of course, because I do want to add another little spot down here. And this, instead of this being the lab, this is gonna be for the unfinished sets of armor. Because if we look here, so we have spiked chest plate, which uses the Umbra ingot, Umbra scrap, which makes the Umbra ingot, right? So this is made out of the Umbra sealed. Um, oh, it's not actually. You can make Umbra ingots, but you can't actually make the Umbra stuff. You can only find it. So yeah, so down here is just gonna be for all the unfinished stuff that doesn't have like helmets or leggings. They're just missing pieces of the armor set, and that those are gonna go down here. So I'm gonna clear this up and put that stuff down here, and then the rest of the hallway, because I don't want this to go that far back. So I'll just, move like half of it, put half of it on this wall, half of it on this wall for the armor stands. But back here, I'm gonna need to get food because I ran out of food. But back here, because of the caves, the cave system back here, I might actually clear this out and turn this more into like a lab area of some sorts. But that's going to take a lot of time and a lot of blocks. So I'll worry about that in the future. And I'll just worry about this section and that section to begin with. And it's going to take a lot of work. And this might take a few episodes actually to complete. So the next episode isn't going to actually be me completing this. I'll do something else. So it's not this boring same thing. But there will be another episode, probably a second episode of actually clearing this all up and getting the right block palette and filling it up with blocks and working on the stands. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I don't know how long it'll be, but that doesn't matter. Anyways, end of the video. Leave a like if you liked it. Comment any ideas or block palettes I should use for this, and any other projects I should do in this server world, especially around spawn. And that is another lag spike. I have no idea why. But yeah, comment any ideas, projects, and subscribe to be kept up to date for future projects I do and what I do with this. So yeah.